Have you ever prayed for something so hard and then just heard nothing back? No sign, no answer, just silence. And somewhere in that silence, a thought creeps in. Maybe God forgot about me. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone, and you're not doing faith wrong. Waiting is one of the most common and most misunderstood parts of a life of faith. We live in a world of instant everything. Instant replies, instant results, instant answers. So when God doesn't move on our timeline, it's easy to mistake his delay for his absence. Today, we're going to look at why that gap exists. There's a short verse in the book of Habakkuk that speaks directly to this. The prophet is frustrated. He's crying out to God about injustice, about waiting, about not understanding why nothing is changing. And God's answer isn't, "You're wrong to ask." His answer in Habakkuk 2:3 is something like this: "The vision is for an appointed time. Though it lingers, wait for it, because it will surely come." Notice what that verse doesn't say. It doesn't say the delay means the answer isn't coming. It says the opposite. There's an appointed time, a set moment, and the waiting itself is part of the process, not a sign that the process has failed. Waiting seasons often work the same way. The delay isn't empty space. It's often when the deepest work, the patience, the character, the readiness is happening in you, even when you can't see any of it from the outside. This doesn't mean every delay has some hidden lesson wrapped in a bow, or that pain is only ever a setup for something bigger. Sometimes waiting is just hard, and it's okay to say that. But it does mean delay and denial are not the same word. One means not yet. The other means never. And most of us, in the hardest moments, quietly start treating not yet like never. Think about someone who's been applying for jobs for months. Every application feels like it disappears into a void. No callbacks, no answers, just silence. And after a while, it stops feeling like bad luck and starts feeling personal, like maybe they're being overlooked on purpose. That's a common experience. But here's what often gets missed in that season. The waiting isn't always wasted. Sometimes it's while nothing seems to be happening outwardly that a person builds a new skill, has a conversation that changes their thinking, or simply grows more resilient than they were 3 months earlier. None of that shows up on an application, but it shapes who shows up to the next opportunity. It's an experience. That doesn't erase how hard the waiting felt. It just means the waiting wasn't nothing. So let's bring it together. 3 things to hold on to. 1. Delay is not denial. Scripture points to an appointed time, not a canceled one. 2. What looks like inactivity from the outside is often the deepest work happening on the inside. 3. The goal in waiting isn't to force the timeline. It's to stay faithful and present inside it. If this gave you a little more peace about whatever you're waiting on right now, hit subscribe. This channel is about walking through real seasons of faith and life together, one honest conversation at a time. And just a quick honest note, This video is meant to offer encouragement and a faith-based perspective. It's not professional financial, medical, or religious counsel for your specific situation. If you're walking through something heavy, please also lean on trusted people in your life, a pastor or a counselor who knows your full story.